People Watchers. I'm Frank.
And I'm Brandon.
Today we're going to play the Castles of Burgundy, a 2 to 4 player strategy worker placement city building game. We have the board all set up here, and we have set it up for 2 players. We've played this game a handful of times. I happen to really enjoy this game. I think it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a I would say weight-wise, it's a medium weight game. Little bit complicated, especially when you're getting started, but still easy enough to definitely learn pretty quickly. So we set up the entire board. This is the game board here. This is where we will be traveling to the city, I guess, and we will be selecting different buildings and resources to place into our individual player boards right here. So I'm going to hold up an example of what each player has their own player board. The game comes with a variety of these. We are going to use the standard city, so both of our game boards are exactly the same. You'll see that there are a lot of different hexagon spaces with different colors, different numbers for various die. And we'll go over all of what that means as we go through the game. But each player has their own player board. Okay, so the theme of the game is pretty cool. We are all princes of Burgundy, and we are setting out to gain as many victory points as we can. And the way we do that is by strategically creating a city that's going to give us the most points. And we create our cities in a way that allows us to have different livestock farming, city building, scientific research. There's so many different components and moving parts to the game that really keep it fun and exciting. You'll notice that around the perimeter of the game board, we will be counting up our victory points. We both start at 0. I'm going to be blue. Brandon is red. So each player starts out with 2 dice of their colors. So I've got my blue, Brandon's got his red. And let's go over the game board a little bit. So the game board has 6 different depots. This is where various good tiles will be placed throughout the game. Over here is where we will be determining the player order. So the beginning of the game, we don't know who goes first, so let's just roll one of our die and see. Ooh, okay, let's go again. All right, good. So Brandon's gonna go first, which means your red one will be right there, just on top of mine. And the player order can change throughout the game, which does definitely give players an advantage at times. So we've got that. We've got 5 different stacks of good tiles here. So this kind of gives us a way of knowing how long the game is, because there are 5 stages or phases in the game. So we're going to start with stage 1, and then inside each stage is 5 rounds. Okay, so inside each of the 5 stages are 5 rounds, and then after we go through all of those, the game is over, and we add up the points that we've gathered from our cities to see who has the most points. All right, so otherwise, for getting things set up, we've got to start by, I believe, flipping over the top 5 good tokens here. So you just take whatever stage we're in, which is the A stage, and we're going to fill in these 5 good squares. So you'll see that we've got an orange, we've got a pink, another pink, and then 2 red. I also believe that we all start out with one of these Silverlink Tokens. So these just allow you to get extra points at the end of the game and also buy tiles. So those could really come in handy. There's also these worker tiles here. So as we play this game, you'll notice that you'll see there's like a little worker on it with a plus or a minus. So as we go through the game, we will be able to manipulate our dice a little bit. If we want to change the dice we have, we're able to use our worker tiles. I believe that you get 1 and then I get 2. Let's see. The starting player, so you get 1 worker tile and I get 2. And if we had a third player, they would get 3. The third playing person. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 2. There's a space on your game board where you can add your worker tiles. And there's also a space for your Silverlink tokens and any kind of goods that you have. You can have 3 types of goods at once, and you can sell goods throughout the game. So I think that we do get to get some goods as well. We've got our victory point. We get to start with, in the center of our board, there's a dark green space. So each player gets to start with a castle in that center spot there, okay? So whenever you are placing any kinds of tiles onto your game board, you must place a tile that is adjacent to another one of those tiles. So you cannot just place tiles anywhere in the board. So this allows us to, whenever we start building into our city, we will place it on one of the adjacent tiles on that part of our board. All right, I think we just get 3 goods. Yeah. So we each get, and we place them here. So each player takes 3 goods from the remaining goods, not from the goods that are going to be used in each of the 5 stages. You just take 3 of the remaining goods and you place them in your goods squares.
The same correspond the same.
Yeah, I believe you would put them in the same spot. Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. So, I think we're ready to get started.
Alrighty.
All right.
We gotta fill this up.
Oh, forgot about that. So the game board makes it really easy to know how to fill up the board. Basically, since there's 2 players, we're only going to put tiles on spots with the number 2. So we'll go ahead and take some time to do that. There's so many pieces to this game. It takes a little bit of time to get used to setting up because you've got to stack all of the individual tiles. Brandon, as you're doing that, I'm just going to show them what each of the tiles mean. So the yellow tiles are considered knowledge tiles. When you put them in your game board as part of your city, you activate their ability. So all of these tiles are going to be different, and when we get to those tiles, we'll explain what those mean. The light brown tiles are considered building tiles. Okay, so they're light brown, and those are all different types of buildings. And when you put those on your board, they also will give you certain kinds of abilities. And the game board makes it really pretty easy to know what everything means because there's a summary section right here which gives you icons to remember exactly what all those do. Then we've got blue, which blue are just all the same. They are ship tokens, and those will allow you to move ahead on the starting player track. So they will increase the odds of you going first on a round, which is awesome. And then inside of we have our 6 different depots, and then in the center there's a central black depot, which you will put the black tiles, and those are sometimes a little bit better to get. And in the order to get these though, you must pay 2 Silverlinks. So you need 2 of these guys to get them. And one way that you can get Silverlinks is by selling your goods. Whenever you sell some of your goods, you get points for each of the tiles you sell, but you also get an extra Silverlink token just for selling. And then the remaining tiles, we have light green, which are, I'll just show you since Brandon put some of them out. Light green are livestock and farming tokens. So they have various kinds of farming animals. It looks like this one has chickens, but there's some others that have pigs, and I think, what's those, cows?
There's one's 4 cows.
4 cows, yeah. And we've got gray tiles, which are just mine tiles. And mine tiles are another way to get Silverlings as the game goes on. At the end of every stage, you will get 1 Silverling for every mine that you have in your city. All right. And then we already talked about the dark green, which we start out with 1. Again, those are the castles. Whenever you play a castle, you are able to take an extra turn, essentially. So those are kind of cool. So, ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and...
So I remember my first roll puts one of those in here, right?
Yeah, so the starting player gets to roll also the white die. And why don't we just go ahead and roll, and you can show them how that works. Boom.
So I rolled a 5.
All right.
So we move this one into the 5.
Depot number 5, yeah. So Brandon, as you can see, rolled a 5. So he's just taking the first good of this stage. We're in stage A, and he puts it into depot 5. And as the game goes on, more goods will be added to the depots, which creates an incentive to buy things from those depots because they could give you extra victory points. So that just goes aside, and you are up first. So you've got a 5 and a 2, and you also have a worker in case you want to change and manipulate one of your die.
Yes. So right here in the bottom right-hand corner are all the options that you can do on your turn.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes it easy. So I have a 5 or a 2. So I could take this because there's a 5. I have a -1 or positive 1. So I can get a 6 or a 4. Or I can sell one of these if I had a 6 or a 1.
Yeah, so they might not be able to see that, but in the corner of each of the good tiles, there is a die. So Brandon rolled a 5 and a 2. So if he had purple, he'd be able to sell all of his purple goods as one of his actions. So basically, each of your die is an action on your turn. So he could sell goods for one action. He could take a tile from one of the 6 depots. He could also place one of his basically purchased tiles onto his game board. So that's one of the things to remember when you play this game. Once you buy a tile from the main board, it goes into one of these 3 storage spaces on your main board, and you only have 3. So for another turn, you're able to place one of the tiles in your storage onto your actual city. And that's when you get to activate them, and that's when you get points for them. So why don't you go ahead and start us off.
So my 5, I'm going to take the coal, and I have to put it here, but you can't play it automatically.
Right.
Because that's one roll, one of your die.
Yeah.
And then your second die, I could put it over here if their space was touching another space that I've already used.
So, okay, wait a second. You did the 5, so yeah, that's how we remember that you played something. Oh, shoot. I just flipped mine.
So now I have a 2, and I think I like this one. This one, I get 4
victory points. Yeah, for each of those buildings.
For each of those buildings. But those aren't for any buildings?
Nope, for those buildings. For that kind of building.
Oh, I see it right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna get that?
No, I put it back. I think I'm going to
which was the market.
Yeah. I think I'm going to.
Now you're gonna take it. I think we should just go pretty quick. Okay, so Brandon bought his 2, and you just put your dice right in the dice circle on your board, so that way you know you used it. And I've got a 5 and a 4. All right. So what am I gonna do with this? Let's see. If I use the 5, and I do have 2 workers, so I can.
Why I was confused.
Oh, we had 2 there?
No, I put it here, and then you put it here.
Okay. Yeah. So 5 and a 4. I think. Let's see. I could buy this one. This one I don't remember. Let's see. What does this one do? I'll show you. When you play this game the first few times, you're gonna have to definitely refer to the rule book. Usually the icons on each of the tiles could really help out. I'm just trying to turn it because I don't know if people are going to see that.
Why don't you go read it and I'll show.
Okay. So what number was it?
5.
Number 5. All right. And that is a knowledge yellow tile. It says, if you add this tile to your estate, when adding a ship to your estate, choose to take goods tiles not from 1, but from 2 neighboring goods spaces. Oh, we've never had that one before. And add them to your storage. That's pretty cool. Do I want that? All right, I got a 5. I also have a 4. I think I'm going to use the 4, and I'm going to buy one of the ships. All right, so I'm going to put a ship right here in my one of those spaces, and one of my storage spaces, and I'm going to use the 5. Do I want to buy that thing? I'm also thinking about maybe I could. Let's see. I could buy. Sure, you know what? I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm going to buy that and just put it right there. Now, one thing that I could have actually done, which now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to do that. I could just use my 5 to play my ship right here. So when you're playing tiles on your board, you can only play them if you have the correct number. So as you can see, I have something that's right here. You can't see you at all. I'm trying to show it on the camera. There you are. So I've got a castle that's right here. I could probably just zoom in on this. And if I wanted to put this ship over here, I could just do that, which would allow me to move my blue ahead 1. So I would take the first player spot, which is awesome. And I would also get to, I think I'd get to take a good that I want from one of the depots, right? I would take all the goods that I want from a depot. So since there's only this depot, I'm just gonna take that, and that's gonna go right in, I see your faces, right here in my storage space. There we go, we're getting the hang of it. All right, that's everything?
Yeah. You get the...
So yeah, now I'm the first player. So we are still in the A stage of the game, and we're gonna roll. Oops. I just totally knocked my estate. All right, so first things first, I rolled a 2, and I'm gonna take the next good that shows, and that's gonna go in depot that is labeled 2. So that just stays there until someone decides to take that when they play a ship into their estate. So I have a 3 and a 6. Let's see, what do I want to get? I think you took the mine. There's only one mine that gets to be there, and Brandon took that. So I'm gonna take... Alright, for my 6... I'm gonna take this.
What? Okay. This goes here.
Oh, oops. That goes there. Thank you. And for my 3... I can take this big building, or I can take the 2 chickens. Let's see. I think I'm going to take the 2 chickens. Okay? So I just placed those 2 in my 2 storage spaces. I have 1 more storage space. All right, and you're up.
All right. I am going to use my 6 to play this in the 1, and in order to do that, I'm going to use this and do a -1.
Okay.
So when you have a 6, it can go down to -1. If you have it can go down to 1. If you have a 1, it can go up to 6.
Yeah. So you're making the 6 into
a 1.
Into a 1. Yeah.
So there's that. And then for 2, I'm going to take the castle.
All right. And we roll. So we are on the 3rd round of stage 1. So I got the 3 for the white die. I'm going to take this pink one, and that's going to go into the third depot. So I have a 2 and a 4. Let's see. I'm going to manipulate this 4 into a 1 by using a worker. So the worker gets discarded, and that 1, I'm going to take the ship. Jeez. And now I have all 3 in my storage, so I cannot buy anything else on the board. So that's part of the strategy here. Now I need to be putting things onto my board and making sure that I have the right numbers to do that. So I do have a 4, which I could put another ship on my board. I could also manipulate die. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use the 4. I'm going to put another ship there. And that means I move ahead another on the first player spot. And I could choose to take goods from any of these spaces. Well, it's really...
Pink or pink?
Pink or pink. I'm going to take this one, and I'm just going to... You get to stack it on top of...
The same color.
The same color. Yeah. All right, you're up.
All right. So I have 2 ones.
Aww.
So there is something you can do, is you can take one of your die and use it to get...
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Those.
Yeah.
I forget, do you get 1 or 2? It
You
shows
get 2.
2.
Yeah.
So I'm going to discard one of my 1s and get 2 of these.
So he's using one of his die actions to get 2 workers, which is a really cool thing, because when I first played this, I thought, oh, it's just one of those luck-based dice games, but if you strategically play your dice well, you could really make sure that you could let the strategy take over the luck part of the game. So, okay, so you have a 1 left.
Yes, so my other 1, I am going to use... Oh, I don't like the 1s. Maybe I can do it on my castle. And then if I play my castle, I get like a free die of any one that I want out here.
Or you can put something on your estate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like getting just a bonus die
if
you play a castle.
So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to use this to turn this into a 6. Put my castle here. And then for my extra turn, I'm going to make it a 4.
Wow.
Put this here.
That was good.
Yes.
All right, notice it's still 0-0, so we have not earned any victory points. That's it?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to roll. This is our 4th round of stage 1. So I'm the starting player. I rolled the white die, which was a 4. So this next good that's up is going to go into the 4th depot. And I rolled a 1 and a 3. So, what to do? I'm gonna play... Let's see, I think I'm gonna put 1 and 3, 1 and 3. Well, do I want to buy anything off the board? I have a space now. I have 1 worker. So what's the 1 has a building. The 3 has another building. Yay, just so many buildings. Alright, so this building, what does that one do? That just lets you take a gray, a yellow, or a green.
Yeah, all the buildings are right here. They tell you what it is that you do with those buildings. Each building has a different feature.
You know what? I'm going to play the 3, and I'm going to take this one. Oops. And I have a 1. So, I think I'm going to play the building I just took right here. And that one lets me just take... I get 2 Silverlinks for that building. So I'll show everybody. I got a bank. Here's what the bank looks like. There you go. You can see. And when you play a bank, you just get to take 2 Silverlings. So the bank's going on the 1 spot, and I'm going to take my 2 Silverlings. And I'm thinking of spending Silverlings to get something in the central black depot. So you can do that at any point in your turn. You get to buy 1 thing from the central black depot per turn. All right, so let's see. We've got this one here, which is a church, and that would just let me take, all right, any of those colors. What's that blue one? The blue one, I think that's a storehouse. Yeah, no, warehouse. So that warehouse would allow me to, ooh, what's that? You get to sell goods. Oh, you get to sell a good type of your choice. That's kind of cool. And then we got 4 cows. 4 4 cows, 4 cows. I think I'm going to take... I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take the warehouse. And I now have the warehouse. Okay.
And he's full once again.
I'm full. And I'm going to spend my 2 silverlings.
Alright. So I have a 5 and a 2. There's nothing available in the 2.
That's a bummer when that happens. So yeah, one of the strategy parts of the game is you want to get as many tiles as you can, because later in each stage it gets more limited, and you got to use those workers to manipulate your die if you need to get some tiles.
Yeah, I forget what this number 5 does again. So you get the boat, and what's the extra feature?
So normally when you get a boat, you move ahead 1 here, and you get to pick 1.
Yeah.
You get to pick 2 adjacent.
2 adjacent.
2 adjacent
okay.
depots of goods, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that's actually really powerful. We haven't played with that one yet.
And that's every time you get a boat, right?
I think so. I think that's a good point, yeah.
All right, well, I think for my 5, I'm going to get that. I haven't got any boats yet, and I'm going to. So I'm going to put it here.
He thinks he's going to.
And then I have a 2. And I think I will use my 2 to actually play it here.
Ooh, okay, nice. That's pretty powerful. All right, and we are on the last turn of this stage. So a 2. This red one's going right here because I rolled a 2 with the white. So I got a 1 and a 2. Well, I'm gonna put my 2 to place my 2 little chickens. Now, this I get whenever you play animals, when you play livestock on your game board, you first of all get as many points as you have animals in that farm. So this is only a 1 space farm. So I get just the 2 points for having 2 chickens. If I had put other animals here, we would get more points, which we'll go over if we have that happen. So I get 2 points here, and because I finished an area of the board, because there's no other green here, so that's considered like completing a section of the board, I get a special bonus. I get to have 1 extra point because there's 1 total spot in this section. And because we're in the first stage, I get 10 points. So I get 11 points plus the 2 of the chicken. So that was a total of 11 plus 2 is 13.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go up another 11 points. So which brings me to 13. Yeah. So for example, if someone were to complete these 3 spots here, then that would be considered a 3-tile section, and you would get, if you look over here, you would get, for 3-tile sections, you get 6 points, and then you get bonus points for, depending on what stage it's in. So if you complete a section in the first stage, you get 10 points, which is great. If you complete a section in the second stage, 8 points, then it goes from 6 to 4 to 2. So there is a pretty cool advantage if you finish any section of the board early on in the game. So I think that's my 2, and now I'm going to do my 1, which I could decide to take that if I want, or I could play, let's see, this warehouse will allow me to, what can I do with that? Just sell goods. I can choose to sell some goods, or I could place this 4-point. That lets me take a green or a blue. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is take the castle, and that's it.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my 3. I'm gonna use this to change it into a 4. And take this one. And I have a 1, so I'm... Oh.
Uh-oh. No more workers.
No more workers. No. No, I have a 1. I thought I was going to put it there, but
Oh.
no. One. Darn. So maybe what I'm going to do is use this 1 to get 2 more workers.
Wow, you're using those workers up. All right. So that is the end of our first stage.
Yes.
Yay! All right. So far, I have 13 points. Brandon's got 0. So far, there's a lot of game left. So now what do we do whenever we finish a stage?
We empty the black section.
We replenish and refresh the black depot. Yeah.
And you take all of those away. They don't go back anywhere into the game. They're gone completely.
Yeah.
Also, all the ones around here, except for the castle and the coal.
Yeah.
But we usually always use those, so...
Mm-hmm.
And then you just replenish everything that you... all the 2s.
Yep. And then you take the next stage, has a stack of 5 goods. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip up the next 5 goods tiles. And this is a great way to just track how much of the game is left. So you'll see these are the next 5 goods tiles that are going to be placed into the depots as we go. I am still the starting player. And there we go. Beautimous. Looks good. Alright, so we've got a whole new stack of 4 in the center. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go. So the 6. Red is going into storage space 6. Great. And I have a 3 and a 2, and I also have a worker in case I need to adjust that. So what do I want to do? We forgot to do something. Before we finish the last turn, for every mine, you get a Silverlink.
Oh, yeah.
So Brandon has 1 mine, he gets 1 Silverlink. So I would love to play... I'm going to manipulate the 1, and I'm going to play... cost me a worker. I'm going to take... Oh, I can't take it.
He hasn't room.
I don't have room. What was that, a 2? Yeah. Darn it. So I forgot I had 3 already down here. That's okay. We love that. So I guess I could put... I have a 3 right here.
Mm-hmm.
I could just put one of those 3s. Which one do I want? We've got this guy, which... Oh, yeah. I'll place this one. Which allows me to take a green or a blue off the board. And I'm playing the market. This is called the market building. Now, something to also know, whenever you are placing into, it's called a city. Like this whole actually considered your estate. And when you're putting into the light brown spaces, that is considered a city. You can only have one of each type of building in a city. Okay, so you cannot just have the same building. One of the things that adds to the strategy. So I do not have another market tile in my city, so I'm going to put it there. That lets me take a blue or a green off of one of the outer spaces on the board. So I'm going to take this, which I ultimately wanted. And I'm also going to...
And when you play, you're supposed to put your die inside there so you know which one you're using.
Okay.
So you use the 3.
I use the 3. So I have the 2 left. What shall I do? I think I could manipulate that. I can't buy anything else. I think I'm going to manipulate this to a 1. Place the ship. Paying my worker to do that. So I get to move up. Again on the first player board. And I get to choose...
Red.
Nope, there's
or
a pink. Well, I can't take the red, so I'm going to take pink. Since you can only have 3 colors in your goods buckets here, baskets. And I think, is that it?
You get your points for filling up all the loot.
Oh, that's right. So, okay, I've got a section of 3, which gives me 6 points.
Plus 8.
6 points plus 8 points for the round, which is 14. So I go from 13 plus 14.
27.
27, yes. And you're up.
All right, so for my 5, of course I'm taking the coal mine.
Ah!
Putting it here.
Darn it.
I have another 5, which this allows me to sell goods. So I'm going to use my other 5 to put right here, and I'm going to sell my 6s.
Ooh.
So there's 2. So I get 2 of those, right?
Nope, you get 1 silverling for selling, and then you get 2 for each tile you sell. So you get 4 points. You're on the board.
Yay.
Nice. And if you were to play with 3 players, then whenever you sell, you get 3 per tile. And with 4 players, you get 4 points per tile. So just a little fun fact. So that's it?
Yep.
All right.
Getting doubles.
So, yeah, doubles are not the best thing to
They're
get.
not fun.
So I got a 5 of whites. That means this one is going to go into the 5. And I got a 5 and a 2 to play with here. So, anything I want to buy right now? You're getting up those mines, so I need a way to get silverlings. Each silverling that you don't use by the end of the game is worth 1 victory point, so a good little way to get some extra points at the end. Alright, I'm going to use my 2 to actually buy that knowledge. So this knowledge one that I'm buying, when I do play it, it's going to let me, whenever I sell one of my good spaces, rather than get 1 silverling for the sale, I will get 2, which is really great. And for my 5, I'm going to put one of these guys. Let's see. If I play the church, it'll let me take the mine which you took, yellow or green. Do I want any yellows? Let's see. Yellow. And if I play this one, well, I don't want to play that one yet, because that lets me sell. So I'm going to use my 5 to play the church right here. I don't have a church yet in this city. So the church allows me to take a mine, a castle, dark green castle tile, or a yellow knowledge tile from one of the outer depots. And so I could basically choose to get this one. There is no mines left, but I could choose the castle, and I think I'm going to take the castle. So that's my turn.
Okay. So I'm going to use my first one to get this.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. What is that, the warehouse? I think that's that's the city hall.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my second one to actually play it, which allows me
to play another one from your storage space.
And I'm going to play it there.
Oh, you got 2 mines.
2 mines. And that's my turn.
Yeah? Okay. Cool. So, let's roll. All right, another 5. So this one's going to go into 5. So we've got now a purple and an orange there. I got double 6s. Well, that might not be the worst thing, because I do need to use some of these. I think I'm going to manipulate... I don't have any workers. Darn it. That was not ideal. I think I'm going to use a 6 just to get 2 workers. And I'm going to use my other 6 to play this guy here. And I'm going to have to change the 6 to a 1. So I'm playing my knowledge tile. All right, and that's it.
All right.
I wish I didn't need to get those workers, but didn't roll the numbers I needed. Also, the rule book for this game is well written, which is super awesome. That is a pet peeve when the rules are confusing. We have played games like that. Agricola, I'm talking about you. But this game, it's very, very straightforward. They even they have a more comprehensive written out rule section, and then there's a column towards the right of each page if you're just looking for basically the quick notes for the game, which is what I'm referring to right now. And it's very helpful.
I'm using my 5 and my 3. My 5 to get this, and my 3 to get this.
Cool. All right. Oh, I got double sixes again.
Yeah.
So this is going on to the 5. I think I rolled the same exact thing. I did. Wow, I rolled 3 dice the same way. So I'm going to play... Well, I'm actually happy about this 6 because that's going to go there. And because I am playing that warehouse, it's allowing me to sell the good type of my choice. Well, I've got 3 pink, and because I have this knowledge token, I get 2 silverlings for doing that. So that gives me 6 points because you get 2 for each tile you sell. So that's going to give me a nice little 6-pointer, and then I get these 2 silverlings. So I go from 27 to 33. And then my other 6 die, I am going to... Oh, I could play the castle if I wanted to, or I could... We still got a lot going on the board. Let's see, I don't have this one. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to take that one. I don't even remember what that one does. What is that, a Watchtower? It looks... Oh, it's... Yeah, and you just get 4 victory points when you play that one, so that's pretty cool. All right.
All right. So... it's so tricky. There's a couple things that I want to do, and I'm like one away from doing everything I want to do. So I have a 5 and a 2. There's nothing available in 5 or 2. I can play this, which would allow me to use this, and then I would still have my 5.
Decisions.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Earthquake in Burgundy.
Again. So I'm going to use my 2. I'm going to turn it into a 3.
Thank goodness for those workers.
I'm going to place this here, which finishes up that.
Oh, that little sneaky city.
So that's 1 plus 8 is 9.
Okay, so you go from 4 to 13.
That gives me a second play. I'm going to put this one. I think I'll put this one here.
That just lets you put something anywhere. Wow.
Yes. And then I still have my 5. For my 5, I'm going to turn it into a 4. Use that and get this, put it here, and then I think what else I'm going to do is I have a choice to buy from the Black Central Market,
which I'm bummed I forgot about that my last turn. I totally wanted to do that, but I forgot. That is a challenge I have with this game, is there's so many things you can do and a lot to remember.
Yeah, there is. And I really like this one. I'm taking complete advantage of that one in this game. So I'm going to spend 2 to get that one.
Cool. Okay. So, here we go. The ship. Okay, so this goes into 6. As you can see, these depot areas start to pile up with lots of different good tiles. So 5 and a 1. Let's see what we can do here. And this is the last turn for stage 2, for stage B. Okay, I think I'm going to... I did not want these numbers at all. Oh, hold on a second. I think I'm okay with this. Because I could change the 5 to a 6. Bear with me. And that'll let me... I can use a worker for that, right? That lets me play a castle, which lets me do something again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I could just put this here, which completes this. I get 4 victory points just for playing the Watchtower. So that means I go from 33 to 37. Then I've completed a 5-tile city, which gives me 15 plus 8 is 8 for the round stage we're on.
23.
Whoa. 23 plus
60.
30. Oh my gosh. 60. And I now get to... That city just came together beautifully with all those different tiles. Okay. What do I have? A 1 left. I don't have any workers. But I do have my 2 silvers, and I was wanting to use them before. Yeah, I'm going to use these 2 silvers. You can use them at any point in your turn. So I'm going to use them now. I'm going to buy a ship. And I cannot play the ship. I'm 1 off. Darn it. Let's see. What can I do with a 1? There's nothing even on the 1 spot here. So that kind of sucks. I guess I'm going to have to take 2 workers, right? Because I can't place anything. Yeah. Which is not so bad. They'll come in handy. So, unless I could have sold, but I don't have the right number for that too. Boom.
All right.
Yay.
So I'm going to use my 5 to play this one in the 5.
Another city hall.
And it allows me to do another turn.
And just so people could be clear, Brandon is playing many city halls, but they're in different cities. They're not connected cities. So that's why he's allowed to play them. He couldn't play another one of the city halls in this city area.
Playing the ship, so I go up 1.
And you take a depot of goods.
Yeah. So of course I'm going to take this one.
Why?
Because it has more goods in it.
That's the one I wanted.
Do I move that?
For what?
No.
Nope. That's it?
I think so.
All right. So we are now going to move into stage 3. So stage 3, you get 2 silverlings for your 2 mines.
And 2 of these.
For what?
Because I got that.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. I don't have any mines yet, so none of those. And I think now we just replenish the board.
Yes.
All right.
Take off stuff that you don't need.
I'm going to set up the next 5 good tiles. Blue, brown, pink, orange, orange. All right. Looking good?
Yep.
Great. So, currently we are on the 3rd stage of 5. And here we go. I am leading 60 to 13, but there's still a lot to go. Anything can really happen. All right, 6. So that means the first one's going to go here on the 6. And I got a 3 and a 5. Well, I think what I want to do... Oh, well, I'm going to take the mine. Because I feel like Brandon's going to take the mine! There's only 1 mine in each stage. You were going to get it, weren't you?
I was. I was like, please don't get the mine. Don't get the mine.
I got the mine!
Darn, you got the mine.
And then I have a 3. So I have 1 spot left in my storage.
You can play the mine.
I could use a worker to play the mine. Yeah, but it wouldn't give me any benefit right now. What's that Watchtower thing? Which just gives me 4 victory points. I think I'm just going to take that. Yeah. That looks cool.
Okay. So I'm going to take a 2 and get this one. Thank God he didn't get this one.
What is that?
Because it's 4 victory points for each one of those. And I've got a lot of them. Yay.
4 victory points per city hall. That's great for you.
And then I'm going to use my other 2. Might as well as get the castle.
Nice. All right. And here we go. I've been rolling a lot of 6s this game. Okay, 5 is where this good's going to go. And we got a 6 and a 4. I'm going to play the Watchtower. I'm going to manipulate the 4 is going to become a 3. So I could do that. And the Watchtower just gives me 4 victory points. I also complete this section. So it's going to be 4 victory points plus 1 for the section. Tile is 5, and then for the round it's 6, right? So 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 6 is 11, which means I go to 71. And for my 6, I could take, what can I take?
Oh, I totally forgot when I played my boat, I was supposed to take 2 depots.
Oh.
I missed it.
Uh-oh. All right.
There's a lot of things to be watching
I know.
out for.
I mean, that's like last time I forgot to buy the stuff in the center. Yeah. All right.
Done?
Done.
All right. So I'm going to play my 3. And of course, put this here.
Oh, nice. You got a lot of bonuses now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then, so I filled up that. That's 3. So that's 6 plus 6 is 12 victory points.
All right, so you go from
25.
13 to 25. Nice.
And then for this 6, sell some goods.
Nice.
So I'm going to sell these. Get 2 of those.
You get 1 and you get 4 victory points.
And 4 victory points.
Yeah. So you go up to 29. Okay.
And it's still I'm still going to debate if I'm going to use these. I think I'm going to pay 2 to get the ship.
Okay. Great. Oops. I think that was there. So this is going to number 2. And I've got a 1 and a 3. What to do? I've already got these all filled up. So I'm going to manipulate this one to a 2. Pay 1. And I think I'm going to sell goods. Maybe. I think I might sell goods. Because if I sell goods, well, no. Yeah, if I sell goods. Darn it, this is tricky. I'm not loving this right now. Yeah, if I sell goods, I'm going to get 2 of these. And I get 4 victory points. So I'm kind of liking that. 4 victory points will bring me to 75. And I have a 3. No more workers left to play with. I need to put this mine down still. I might need to just get more workers because I could put it here. What does that guy do? This one, this gives me 4 workers. Whoa. All right, cool. Well, that building just got me 4 workers. I'll take that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fun. That's it. Oh, wait a second, actually. This is what I almost forgot last time. Now that I have these, I could spend 2, and I could buy one of these tiles. Ooh, and I'm going to buy that one that you almost bought. I like that one. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to use my 5 to place my castle here, which gives me an extra turn. And I think I want to get this ship. And then with the 3, I'm going to change into a 4 and play my a ship. which allows me to move that up 1. It allows me to take 2 adjacent ones.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I could take these 2.
Yeah, that's a great one. Wow.
And I only have space for those 2, this one, and you have to put back the extra one in the same one you got it from.
Yeah. Cool.
And then that was both turns, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, 5. This one's gonna go here. Then I got a 1 and a 6. And I have all these workers now. Yay. I will just put down the ship for 2. I'm gonna manipulate the 1 to a 2. Pay 1 guy. All right, another ship. So, moving ahead again. And I'm gonna take these 2. Those go right there. And I have 6. So, do I want to take the cows? I don't know how I feel about the cows. I'm going to make that into a 5.
Alright, so I'm going to use my 5 to take this one. And change my... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change my 5 to a 4 and get this one. And then leave my 3 and put this one here. Whoop, can't do that.
Ooh.
But I can put it here.
Yep. Wow, another one of those.
And that allows me to play any tile. So I'm going to put this one here. And that finishes my 3. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So I move 12.
Move up here too?
Yeah.
So 29 plus 12 is 41?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool.
And then I still have a 3. There is a 3, but it has 2 sheep. Well, you know what? Oh. Well, we have one more turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I might as well get that.
Oops. Great. And this is the last of this stage.
Ugh.
I got doubles again.
So did I. 6s.
That goes there. 3, 3. Well, I have to manipulate it. I'm going to change the die to make that into a 4. And there it is. Well, I'm glad I had all those workers. They came in handy. I got 1 more worker, but let's see, what can I do with this 3? Okay, I'm gonna just, I guess, sell this one for 2 points, but I get 2 silverlings for selling. I just get the 2 points for that, right? That's not so good, but oh well.
Alright. So for my first 6, I'm going to get that. For my second 6, I guess I'm going to put it here. That gives me 3 points. Right?
Yeah, because there's 3 cows.
1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use 2 to go ahead and buy this one.
Mm-hmm. Which is
4 points for each different animal.
Animals in your estate. All right. Cool. Are we on the D stage?
Yeah.
Cool. So here we are. We've got 2 more stages left. Isn't this exciting? All right, here we go. All right, the whites.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
2 of those and you get 1.
I get 1.
And I get 2 of these because I got my special power.
Mm-hmm. So then this one's going on the 4. And I got a 3 and a 2. I'm going to start out by spending 2 to take the ship. Boom. And what else do I want to do? Okay, 3 and a 2, 3 and a 2. I guess I'm going to use a 2 to get the castle. Are you upset about that? What is that face? Oh no. And then a 3. Oh, I can't play. I could manipulate to play it. I could add 1. But is there anything in the 3? I think I'm going to use my 3 and get that one. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to use my 2. All right, so 2, I'm going to place this here. So I get 1 plus 4 is 5. 49. And plus 2. And then...
Yep, so you got 1 for filling that section up because it had 1 tile.
Yeah.
4 because we get 4 in the D stage. And then 2 because there's 2 sheep.
Yes. I think I'm going to make my 6 into a 1 and get the ship. And that's my turn.
Okay. Double 1s. This one goes to 3. I guess I'm gonna put my ship there for a 1. Boop. And that means I get to pick a stack. Well, might as well go for the 2 red. And then for my other 1... I'm going to put this here, make it a 2 with my worker, and that, what does that do? These 3 red, which gives me 2 silverling. I don't know if I took silver last time, oh well. And I get 6 points for selling 3 of those. So that's 6 points. That goes to 83. And, do I want to buy anything in there? What's this one do? You just got 3 points for each color. That's kind of fun. Let me see how many colors I have. I wish I had more colors. And then that tower just gives you 3. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 and I'm gonna buy that knowledge one. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my 5 to get the coal. And for my 6, I think I'm gonna turn this into a 1 and play it here. So I can move this up 1 and get I can't get any of those, which is fine, but when I do the boat, I could take 2, and I didn't take advantage of that. Is there anything else I do with that? No.
I don't think so. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 for this guy. And I got a 2 and a 6. So I'm going to put, what's this one do? Oh, I don't have that yet. That just gets me, oh, that just gives you 2 silver. Sure. So that's the 6. And then for my 2, I guess I'm gonna just get more workers with my 2. Right? Just do that. I guess so, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to use my 2. I'm going to turn it into a 3 and place my coal.
Yay!
So
Finished.
That's 6 plus 4 is 10, is 61.
Oh, someone's catching up. And now this is a special thing we haven't told you about yet, but if someone completes all of the colors on their estate of a type, they get a bonus token. So Brandon gets the first bonus token for completing all of the 3 mine spots. That means at the end of the game, he's going to get 5 points. If it was a 3 or 4 player game, we get 6 or 7 points respectively. Now, if I finish my coal, which I don't know if it's possible to do at this point, I would be able to get the second bonus token, which would only give me 2 points. So there is an advantage to completing all of the colors.
Since I'm going to get 3 of those in my next turn, I'm going to go ahead and sell this. So that gives me
A
a
silver.
silver
And
2.
Brandon's catching up! Uh-oh. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Slowly but surely. Double 4s.
Alright, this goes here. I have a 1 and a 3. Okay. I'm going to manipulate the 3 to a 4. Where's the 4? Okay. Spend a worker. Put the castle here. That lets me automatically do something again. So I'm going to take a ship. You were going to take it, weren't you? And that was my castle extra turn. Now I have a 1. Which I could put it there. Ooh la la! Yay. Uh-oh, is someone... Your arms are crossed. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that there. And spend a guy. Worker guy. My workers came in handy. So I get to move there. I completed all of the ships first, so I get the bonus token, which I will get at the end of the game. I also completed a section, so a 3-tile section is 6 points, plus 4 is 10 points. So I get 10 points for that, which brings me to 93. And I choose a good stack. I'm going to take the orange and brown, put those there, and I'm going to buy the Watchtower and do it. Okay. I don't know if that was a good move.
I'm going to use my 4 to place this here.
Mr. Farmer.
And then, pretty much, I could take this.
Ooh, you got a Watchtower as well. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, this is the last one of the 4th round. Okay. Wow, I feel like a lot have been going in the 4th one. So I got a 1 and a 5. I think what I want to do is cancel out 1. Okay, I'm just going to cancel out the 1 to get 2 workers. And then I'm going to probably use 1 with my 5 to place this there. Okay, so that'll bring my 5 to a 4. Pay a worker for it. That will give me 2 silver, which I will gladly take. And I completed a 3, which is 6 plus 4 is another 10 points. All right, 103. I get the 100 points tile. Yes. So I'll just put that over here.
All right. So...
Gotta keep my distance from you. You're catching up.
I think I'm going to use my 2 to place this here. And that gets me 4 of something.
Yeah, you just get 4 victory points.
And then for my 3, I think I'm just going to get... don't want to get 2 of those. Because for my next turn, I get 3 of them.
3 of what? Oh, lots of workers. Well, that's always a good thing, though. You do get a victory point at the end for every 2 worker tile you're left with.
Alright. I'll do that.
Okay. Oh, we're on the final stage. Here it is. Oh, wow. Look, there's 4 blues that just came up. Whoa. All right, and I'll put our special black bonus tiles. And then I get 1 silverling for my mine, and you get 3 silverlings. Damn. I feel like every time we play this, Brandon has more silverlings than me. He always gets the mines. Always. All right, ready? Here we go. 2. That goes there. 2 and a 3. Take the castle. That's my 2. As for my 3, I think I'm going to play this here. So I get 6 plus 2 is 8. So 11. 111. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and wait a second. I was about the Silverlink, so I think I want to buy something. I like these buildings. Which one do I really need? One can get workers. Let's see, you have that 4 per every one of those. We don't want that to happen. So that gives a blue or green. I don't need any blues of those. And then the big warehouse lets you like place another thing. I'm gonna buy this big one. Okay, that's a good one to have.
Okay, put your 2 in.
Thank you for the reminder.
Yes. So I'm going to spend 2 to get the castle. Play my 4 to play the castle.
Wait, did I play my castle on the last turn? No.
No. Which allows me...
You get the castle bonus.
Castle bonus. And I'm going to get this for my extra turn for the castle. And then for my 2, I'm going to turn into a 1 and get this.
Okay. We are coming up to the end of the game here. This one's going on 5.
Oh, I forgot. For finishing all the greens.
Oh, yeah.
3, which is 6, plus 2 is 8.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I've sold so many goods this game. I love it. Oops. Okay, let me just roll again. I accidentally hit my die. 3 and a 3. That sucks. I think I had something better last time. So, are you making faces?
Mm-hmm.
I hit my dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that made everything really, really terrible. So, oh, okay. I'm going to make the 3 into a 2. Thank goodness I had that worker to save the day. They saved the day. And that means I'm able to put this here, which lets me place anything from my storage into my board. So I could place this, I could place this. If I place, I think I'm going to place the castle so I can just take my extra turn. So let me just do my points for the castle. I finished all my castle spots, so I'm going to take the second bonus token. I also completed a 3, which is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8, right?
Yep.
All right, 119. And I get to do my extra thing. And I still have a 3 right here that I haven't used. So my extra move for my castle. All right, I think I'm going to take this for my bonus, my castle thing. And then for my 3, all right, I guess I'll take that guy. Or I can get to 2 burger. Yeah, I'll take him. Okay.
All right.
Yay, I'm so
for
excited.
my 6, oh wait, first I'm going to spend 2 to get this one. And then I'm going to use a 6 to put it here. And that gets me, I get to pull a blue one or a green one. I'm going to pull that. Do I want that? Maybe I will get that. Because that will get me 2 side by side.
Mm.
I'm going to take this one and this
Wait,
one.
did you play the ship?
Oh, no, not yet. But I will. My second 6. Which gives me these. 2 pink. And that. Move up 1. And then every time I get a ship. Oh, did it. Okay.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright, we got 3 more turns. That was a, whoops, that was a 1. Okay. So 6. 1 and 4. I don't like that at all. Cancel out one. Maybe this one. I'm just gonna get 2 people. And then I have a 4, so I could. I'm gonna put this here, make it a 5, and spend 1, which is going to give me 4 workers. So I am now pretty stacked up on workers, which is good.
My turn. Okay, for my 6, I'm going to take this, and for my 2, I'm going to play it. And since I have 2 cows next to each other, I get 4 for this cow, plus 3 more.
7.
So 7 cows.
So that brings you 19 to 26.
I'm red.
Okay.
You've got me completely confused. I got 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think that's it.
Okay. Double 1s and a 4. So this 4 goes here. And let's see. Well. I'm so happy I have all these workers because this is not great. All right, I guess a 1 is going to become a 2. So I could put that there. Well, also, hold on a second. Anything on the board I want to take? Well, I could make a 1 into a 6 and sell these 2, which gives me 2 silver and 4 points. So I will go up to 2, 3. And then I have my 1, which, oh my gosh, we're running out of turns.
Yeah, after this, basically we only have 2 more turns.
Make my
1 more, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my 1 into a 6 by paying 1, and that will allow me to put this here. So I completed all my building, all my city tiles, so
Okay.
I'm gonna get that one. And that just gives me 4 points because of that. So that will go to 27 plus 3, 6 plus 2 is 8. So 27, 35. And that'll do me.
Okay. I am going to pay...
Oh, wait a second. I was thinking... Hold on a second. No, because I can't play him anyway.
I'm going to pay my 2 to get this. And then I'm going to change both my tiles. 1 to a 4. And 1 to a 2. It's supposed to be a 2. And I'm going to place this one here. And that gives me 4 of these.
Whoa.
And then replace this one here. So I completely finished those 2. So this is 6 plus 2 plus 6
In
plus
that
2.
turn you did both?
Both,
Oh.
yeah. So that's 16 points.
Yeah. Nice.
Yay!
100!
100!
Okay.
All right.
Is that it?
Oh, I didn't see what this one does yet. This one allows me to take a blue one or a green one. So of course I'm going to take the green one. So there's no more blue. All right. And that's it.
Okay. This is the last one. Oh my gosh. 6 and a 3. Alright. So the white 3 goes here. And 6 and 3. Well, I know for sure that I want to have this played. So I'm going to spend 1 to put that there. So that I have those workers. And then maybe I should sell. Have I even sold any browns yet? I mean, that'll just give me silver and No, that's perfect because I get 3 for every type of good. So I'm going to spend 1 to sell the 1 brown I have, which gives me 2 silvers, and I get 2 victory points. 1, 2. And that's my final turn. Oh my gosh.
So for my 2, I'm going to play this here.
Ooh.
Which really doesn't do much there, but...
Now you're the starting player at the end of the game.
I do get 2 sets of these. I'm just going to take the 2 that I can take.
Yeah, you're going to get points for those.
And then... a 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8. And I think with my 5, I don't know if this is the best thing to do, is to put that there, which gives me 4 extra points.
Okay. Is that it?
And I think that is it.
Wow. All right. So
I finished all my blues, so I get that.
You get that too. So let's now calculate the final score. It is currently, we'll just show right now, you have 112, I have 137. So I am in the lead, but there's so many bonus points that we need to calculate. And really, I like this game similar to Carcassonne because you really don't know who won until you do the final scoring. So you get 1 point for each unsold good tile. I have 0. So how many unsold good tiles do you have?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, so you go up to from 112 to 121. 112 to 121. And then for every silverling, you get 1 point. So you have 0. I have 5 silverling. So that will take me to 142. Boop. And then for every 2 worker tiles, we get 1. Oh my gosh. Well, I just get 1 point because I have 2. What do you got?
3.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Pretty close. And then for all of our, I guess, our yellow, well, actually, we have to do our yellow ones and then these. So why don't we do...
Yeah, those ones first.
Let's do our bonus tile. So I have 5, 10, 12, which will take me to 155. Okay.
I have 12 as well.
12 will take you to 136. Look at how close it is. Like, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get 4 for every Watchtower, which I was able to get 3. That's great. So I get 12 points for that, which brings me to 67. Then I get nothing for that, and then I get 1 for each one of these I sold, which I'm very excited about. So for every sold good, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another 12 will bring me to 79. Wow, well, I break 200. And then finally, I got 3 victory points for each type of good that I sold. And I may have gotten all the types. Let's see, I got orange, red, pink, purple, and brown. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's awesome. So what is 79 plus 15? Is that... Oh, I didn't break 200, right?
94.
94. I think that's maybe the highest I've ever gotten. 194 points for me. All right, Brandon, you got
4
some
points for each different animal. I have 2 different animals, so that's 8.
8 points. So that brings you to 44. Okay.
4 points for each of those. I got 2 of them, so that's 8.
All right, so that brings you to 52.
And 4 points for each of those, and I got 4.
Wow.
So 16.
So that'll bring you to 68.
And that's it. You win again.
I'm the winner! So the grand total was 168 for Brandon, and I had 194. So that was fun. What'd you think?
That was fun. I like this game.
Yeah, overall, I think this is a really fun game. It's got good strategy, it's a good length, And yeah, it's always different. We've played this with different game boards. You're actually not just limited to this style of game board. You could have ones that give you some variety in terms of how you could build out your estate.
Yeah, and those are on just the other side.
Yeah, the other side, which is really cool. So that is Castles of Burgundy. Thanks for joining us, Meeple Watchers, for another gameplay video. Leave a comment below on what game you'd like us to play next. Subscribe to our channel to receive more updates when we post a video. And as always, thank you for Meeple watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.